Good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
It's the 12th of November 2014. A very good morning to all our viewers. You're joining me live and direct this morning from the Newsfirst Center here in Colombo on Primetime Sunrise. Let's first take a look at what's making headlines this morning. New laws to be implemented against construction in landslide-prone areas. Showers or thunder showers predicted over most parts of the country due to an atmospheric disturbance. Stipulated price for rubber to be implemented in the near future. And in sports, Trevor Penny appointed as the fielding coach to the Sri Lankan team. On your top story this morning, the Ministry of Disaster Management has taken steps to implement new laws against those who engage in the construction in the areas that are facing landslides. Subject Minister Mahinda Amarweera said that the necessary amendments have been proposed.
The minister also noted that these new laws have been forwarded to the Cabinet for approval. The Ministry of Disaster Management points out that lives and property are in danger when constructions are carried out in areas prone for landslides. Meanwhile, RMS Bandara, Director of the Landslides of the NBRO, says that special programs are underway to minimize the dangers in landslide-prone areas. Meanwhile, the Department of Meteorology says that due to an atmospheric disturbance, showers or thunder showers will occur over most parts of the country during the afternoon and night. Showers will occur in the northern, north-central, eastern provinces and the western coastal areas in the morning too. The department forecast temporary localized strong winds during thunder showers.
Well, now a number of incidents were reported where gold has been smuggled in the country. We at Newsfirst contacted Customs Media spokesperson Leslie Garmany to know more on this.
During last 11 months, there are 113 cases of illegal importation and illegal exportation of gold and gold jewellery. The total value is nearly 867 million Sri Lanka rupees, and the total number of weight is 150 kilograms of gold forfeited by the customs. Most of the cases are detected at airport, and the 2 incidents reported from the other naval officers detected 2 cases at in Jaffna area, and most of the cases they brought from Dubai and Singapore. And the illegal exportation of gold are reported to taken to India. The customs officers are investigating into those cases, and up to now the Sri Lanka customs forfeited nearly 867 million worth of gold from those suspects.
On one of our headline-making stories this morning, the Ministry of Plantation says that a stipulated price for rubber will be implemented in the near future. Minister Mahinda Amarweera said that 130,000 small rubber estate owners will be benefited from this. Under this program, the stipulated price of a kilogram of rubber would be 300 rupees, and if the market price reduces, the government will interfere and the estate owners will be paid the same amount.
We have
taken a decision to implement this through the Department of Rubber Development. Necessary documents have also been sent to the Treasury. According to the budget proposal of the President, the stipulated price would be implemented in the month of November. From this, 130,000 small rubber estate owners will be benefited. When the international rubber prices go down, the Department of Rubber Development is ready to fill in the gap between the stipulated price and the market price.
Well, still in local news this morning, the Election Secretariat notes that steps will be taken to reissue 90,000 temporary identity cards to people in lieu of the upcoming general elections. The Election Secretariat adds that these temporary ID cards will be issued whilst comparing the details on the 2014 election list.
The Election Secretariat had issued temporary identity cards on a number of occasions for provincial council elections. The Election Secretariat added that if need arises, steps will be taken to issue temporary identification cards for election purposes. Meanwhile, the Department of Registry of Persons too have commenced the issuing of national identification cards for citizens who do not possess one.
Well, now the Presidential Commission established to investigate on matters pertaining to missing persons have decided to launch investigations on security personnel that went missing during the past war-torn era. The Commission has arrived at this decision taking into consideration the number of complaints that have been lodged with the Commission.
According to the chairman of the Commission, retired High Court Judge Maxwell Parunagama, the Commission had received around 5,600 complaints thus far. He further said that the complaints will be investigated under district level. Investigations have already commenced on complaints lodged on missing persons from the northern and eastern provinces. The chairman of the Commission further stated that investigations have already commenced in Jaffna, Kilinochchi, Mullaitivu and Mannar districts.
Well, first up in sports news this morning, the Sri Lanka cricket announced that cricketer turned psychologist Jeremy Snape has been retained by SLC to help the Sri Lanka national team in the run-up to the forthcoming World Cup 2015.
Accordingly, Jeremy Snape will be with the Sri Lankan team for 17 days from the 25th of November to the 11th of December 2014. Jeremy will be able to enhance individual performance of the national team with the World Cup in mind. This move is bound to add value to the system at this crucial stage and derive the maximum output of players to face any challenges in the upcoming tours and the World Cup 2015 in particular. Trevor Penny has been appointed as the fielding coach to the team. Trevor was part of the Sri Lankan team in 2005 as an assistant coach. Accordingly, Trevor Penny will be with the team from the 20th of November 2014 until the end of March 2015. Trevor Penny is very conversant with the Sri Lankan team environment and culture and had a very successful stint with the Indian national team.